Hello, this is Northwest Trains, and today's video is, as you can see in front of me, I've got 4 of these new Hornby 4-wheel coaches. The ones I've got are the London Brighton South Coast Railway. I've got 4 different types, and I've actually got the ones with the lights in. So apparently these run off battery, and you can just make out the little Hornby magnet there. That's what activates the lights, I've been told. So we'll be waiting for these for a while, because I have had some on pre-order of hattons since they've been announced, but Hornby managed to beat them to it. So I suppose it'd be nice to compare the two. I'm not sure who's going to be better or not. I'd imagine hattons, if they've taken so much longer, might be a bit better than these, but we'll soon find out. So just have a quick run through what we've got here. We've got a brake third class coach. You can see the number on there, that's quite nice. We've also got first class 4-wheel, a third class, and another third class. So, like saying before, it's been a while coming, this type of coach, because previously, from Hornby anyway, all we could get was the likes of these. So they're a bit toyish now. I mean, I suppose back in the day they weren't too bad. I think they range from the late 70s, early 80s. This was a set I got, or part of a set I got in the mid 90s. You can see they're quite worn now, but these ones are in perfect condition. So they saved their time, I suppose, but as time moves on, models have become a lot more detailed than they used to be. The only other option at the time was, well, for me anyway, was these ratio kits. I built 3 of these. They're not too bad. I upgraded it a little bit by putting backman couplers on them, screwing them in. The only other thing I would have done to them was put metal wheels on instead, to add a bit of weight to them. But overall they've been okay. They do tend to derail if the track isn't very good. Well, you can derail on good track as well. So that was my options. These cost about £11 each. As I suppose these, I think I paid about 38 quid a coach for these, which is, you know, pretty good considering it's got lights in, and especially with today's prices. So what I'll do is I'll put a link at the end of this video for the other 2 types of coach. One was a build video, not particularly good, but just in case you want to have a watch at it, you can do. I'm just going to open 2 of these for now till we get them on the track. So again, I think it was a bit, I don't know whether it was intended to make these, it was supposedly, but it just seemed a coincidence that when Hattons announced them, Hornby soon announced them. Right, so opening this up now, we've got the steps, which I presume just clip on. I presume this is instructions for the lights. Let's have a look. Interior lights, and then fitting the steps. So apparently all I've got to do with the lights of the coaches pull a piece of tape out, which then connects the battery. So let's just have a little look now. Take that out. It's not bad, a little bit of weight to it. I mean, it's not heavy, but they're a bit heavier than the kit built ones, put it that way. So you can just see the basic bench seating in there. I suppose they are pretty basic. So you've got a separate piece of plastic there on the top. Handles come out nicely. The paintwork's nice enough. I've also got London North Western Railway livery and the South East Chatham Railway on order with hattons. I suppose in those days they didn't have sprung buffers, I don't think, so I suppose that's correct. Got metal wheels. So I presume you pull this cord here, I think, and that activates the battery for the light, and we just put that down. This is the magnet, I presume. We can ease it out of the box. There you go. Suppose I only need to take one of these out for now. So I presume we just... No, there you go. So, on, off. That's quite nice, that. I like that. I suppose inevitably you've got to change the battery, but it shouldn't have any flickering, because sometimes coaches, they get power from the track, they do flicker sometimes if the track isn't perfect or the contacts aren't perfect. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to compare these with the hattons ones. It's probably just a nice bit of light there. I'll have to investigate, see if I can pull the tops off these to put some passengers in the future as well. So yeah, that's the first one. Shall we I'll tell you what, we'll have a look at the brake coach and see what that's like. Just keep them bits together. So I've got a terrier, the Hornby Centenary Terrier, so I thought these would be ideal for that because of the right livery. And also I've got a H2 Atlantic. Even though it's in the British Rail livery, it'll still be alright pulling these, I would have thought, as a heritage line. So I'm not modelling prototypical, everything I do is classed as a heritage railway, so I can pretty much pull anything really. Now that's quite nice at the back, I like that. So if you're a guard, you get the full view out the back window, or even if you're a passenger. So nice separate fitted part there. I'm sure I think these are separate as well. Yeah, not part of the mould, they're separately fitted. Same snag again. We'll pull this tape out, I think. Just try not to snap it. There we go. Nice and easy. Metal wheels again. Exactly the same, not too much detail underneath. Well, I suppose what you're going to see anyway when the coaches are running. Just trying to do a close up. It's quite a nice livery, this actually. It's like sort of on half red, half brown colour. Nice. Let's see what this is like. Again, that's pretty good. You can just see the guard's compartment there with the brake wheel. Yeah, I like that. Let's just see it around the back here. You can just see the light there, can't we? Oh yeah, quite like that system. It's a good idea. So it'll be interesting to see how long the batteries last for. I don't think they're particularly expensive. It's just a case of how easy it is to gain access to change it. I'm sure that'll be on the instructions. Right, I thought I would just see how easy these steps go on. I presume it's maybe difficult to put them for the packaging. That's why they're separate. I don't really want to glue these, but the first one seemed to be quite a nice tight fit really, so shouldn't need to be glued. Not right away anyway. Just a little bit fiddly. There we go. Once you've located one of the holes, they seem to clip in alright. They seem quite sturdy as well, considering the ratio ones. That was the worst bit of building those kits, was putting the steps on, because they were so brittle. But yeah, that just clips on nicely and does enhance the coach a little bit. Looking back now, it didn't seem quite right without them really. And we can just make that out. Right. I just thought as well, I've got the 2021 catalogue here in front of me. I'll just quickly show what other liveries are available at the moment. Now, I said earlier that I've got the London North Western Railway on order, as well as the South East Chatham Railway. But you can also get, I'll hold it up to the camera so the light's not too much in the way, these British Rail livery coaches. And the obvious one that you should see is the Great Western. So I haven't bothered getting any Great Western because I've got the ratio kit ones. Another one here, I've got this is what I've got, the LB&SCR. So you can, I think there's 4 of each. Oh, actually more than that really. And we've also got the Great Northern Railway, pretty similar to LNER. North British Railway livery. Again, it looks quite similar. It's more of a brighter red colour, I'd say, just about. And then obviously we've got the bit back to the big 4. We've got LNER, we've got Southern Railways, and this is what I've got on order for the Hattons range, the London North Western Railway, mainly to go with my web coal tank. And we've also got London South Western Railway livery. I think the Lancashire and Yorkshire livery isn't too far off this colour either, if I remember rightly. So I think that's it. So yeah, there's quite a variety, whatever, either your model or whether you just want them because you want something a bit different. There's a nice variety, and it'll be, like I say, it'll be really interesting to see the difference between these and the Hattons ones. They've been delayed again. I think they're due this summer sometime, fingers crossed. So yeah, let's get these on the track now, and we'll have a little running session. Right, let's give these coaches a run, and I'll dim the lights a bit later on, see how good the lighting is in them. So I've got the Terrier here, which I bought these coaches for. I only just DC fitted it, hasn't ran for a long time, so we'll see how it does. So let's see how it goes now. I just thought I'd try and get a close-up of the interiors while they're on the track and the detail. So they look a lot better than when you're holding them. And you can see the interior difference here of the first class coach. And you might notice on the running session when I dimmed the lights that the light was different also in the first class compartments. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but you can certainly tell the difference. Maybe it's the different colour furniture, not too sure, but it's definitely a paler light. So looks pretty smart. So we'll finish this video off now, and I'll let you know what I think. Right, that concludes the running session for these nice coaches. Pretty happy with them. They run really well, they haven't derailed. Liveries simple but done really well. Nice applications, better than I could hand paint. Metal wheels, obviously no sprung buffers. The steps clip on nice and easily, so that's not much of a pain. I can't speak for how close they are prototypically, because every coach and every company had a slightly different variation, but I think it's a good overall representation of them. Certainly much better than the older coaches, and yeah, very happy with them, especially with today's prices. They're not bad value for money, and these lights are a good idea because they don't flicker or lose power. It's just only time will tell when it comes to having to change the batteries, which hopefully will be a long time away. And I might get a lamp fitted to the Terrier eventually, which will enhance the training and evening scene. If you see my videos before, you know I like doing the evening scenes when I do running sessions. So yeah, not much more to say about them really. Let me know what you think. Do you think they're good value for money? And what do you think of this light system? We'll just demonstrate quickly again. Easy as that to turn them on and off. I certainly wouldn't mind seeing them in the future, especially for like Mark 1 coaches, Mark 2s. The Bachmann ones are pretty good, but they are very expensive. Anyway, yeah, hope you liked the video, and please let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll add more pictures and videos to my Facebook page. So thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.